Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of the NOEVSBIG brand. They're a magnetic microscope stand with 4-way macro focusing slider rail. It'll hold up to 1.37 inch or 35 millimeter diameter microscope. Includes helping hand clamps and mounting towers with a strong magnetic base. Here is an instruction sheet, and you can see it's protected with a special piece of foam, and this is the precise slider rail on here, or the rotational piece. Comes with a dust cloth. This is the rail itself. It has the strong magnet on the base, and you can see that it has up and down adjustments on here. Here's where you're going to be putting your microscope or your soldering tool or your unsoldering tool, your air gun, or whatever you're going to be using. Now this is the 1.37 inch diameter or 35 millimeter. Make sure that your unit will fit that, because my microscope, which is right here, I didn't carefully check and it will not fit in there. But I'm still going to test this. I'm going to just buy a different microscope for this product. But I'm going to test everything out and show you how to use it. So here's everything out of the package now. You can see it has the whole rail piece right here with a top piece that's going to go on there. And then we're going to figure out what this is for. This is the feet that you can put on the back of this. This is the heavy base right here that weighs several pounds. There's some tools right here: screwdriver, socket wrench, precision tweezers. These are the magnetic pieces that you're going to put on here, and you're going to use these pieces right here with the screw adjustments so that you could hold various pieces of electronics on here. And these are really cool. These are strong magnets on the base. They're going to allow you to put this on here and hold pieces of electronics right into the circuit board for soldering and other work you're going to do. They're really accurate. You can hear when I put this down that it is really solid. It's a really strong magnet, and just like when you go to put this on right here, I mean, it just doesn't move anymore. It's totally solid on there. So this is the piece right here that's going to hold your camera system right here, and very, very solid. And you could rotate it right here. There's a knob you can adjust, and it has 360-degree rotation. You could lock it in place at any angle, and then you could go up and down with your microscope to do your focusing adjustments on there. Now let's take a look at the slider rail, and it's held on there magnetically. It's so strong I could barely remove it. It's unbelievable. So that's what's going to hold this in place. And you got this heavy base right here. So you have these adjustments. You can see that they got calibrations in centimeters and inches, and you could slide this along. And what that's doing is that's allowing you to precisionally move this, and this piece right here locks in place, slides right in, and then you could lock it with that screw right there. And look at this precision movement you can get, left to right rotation, and of course you can move this along like this. Now there is a thumb screw right here. You could lock, it's in the back, and then this won't move anymore. Unlock it, and then it allows movement. And then if you want to move this piece along right here, this is calibrated also in centimeters and inches. This allows movement in this direction also, and then there is a lock right here. If you tighten that clockwise, then it locks it in place. So what you're getting precision adjustments and rotation also. And on the back over here, there is a lock that will lock this in place, rotate it clockwise, and now this won't turn anymore. So you put a specimen on there, and you could also use this white plate right here that's included. if you don't want to get anything on here. If this, whatever you're looking at, might be moisture or stainable, you can just put this on there. They include that. But the great thing is the precision of this, so that when you're looking at something, you can clearly see it. Now I have this main piece on, held with the magnet, and again you can rotate this quite easily in and out, and then you lock it with the thumb screw right here in the back and locks it in place. And now we can go up and down on this, so we can bring whatever tool, whether it's a desoldering tool, hot air, whatever, or a microscope, you can bring this close and get the focus just right. And then of course line this up, whatever you're looking at, and make these adjustments on here to get it lined up just perfectly optically, whatever you're looking at. So really nice. The magnet is so strong that it's holding this in place quite nicely, and I could just see how it would work with a microscope. We're going to show it with a desoldering tool. That's another application for this. But for a microscope, this is really ideal to allow precision movement and allow you to get exactly what you want to look at. Because a lot of times these microscopes are hard to use or handheld. This allows you to lock everything in place and use this precision movement down here to get the view of everything you want to see. So here's just a quick demonstration of how you can hold a circuit board using these clamps, and it holds it in place really nicely. You can see it's on there solidly, and then you could do some soldering or desoldering on there, and it keeps it high up so that you can easily see it. Then here is an example of the little mounting tower. It's a homemade circuit board, and it's got the holes in the corners, and you can hold it in place, allowing you to custom solder that. So it comes in really handy, and this is really a stable interface with this heavy base on here. On the top of the vertical rail, this piece right here, where you're going to put your microscope, there is adjustment screws on here that allow you to tension it down, and it'll decrease the diameter from that 1.37 inches or 35 millimeters. So here's just another example of how you can use this product by using the rail, the microscope holder, on a soldering device like this. I've got it on. This is a NOEVSBIG soldering station. You could take the soldering iron, move it across, and unsolder components, or you can use something like this, and this is creating hot air, and you can move it up and down with the knob on here. You can get as close as you want to the circuit board, and you could use it to unsolder the components on there or to heat things up. So it allows you to have control of how close you are to the component. So after testing, what do I think about the NOEVSBIG brand, their magnetic microscope stand with 4-way macro focusing slider rail? This really is several products in one. You got the ability to hold your electronics in place for soldering. You got the ability to hold a air gun to desolder things, the ability to hold a microscope, and the precision you're going to need to move that in and out with this control on here, and the ability to rotate this wherever you're going to need it. Then you have these helping hands. Really unique product. It's got a lot going on here. You'll be able to do a lot with your shop and have the precision you need for your microscope. So this is a cool product. I'm impressed. I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're alerted to new video uploads. And if you thought this review was helpful, please hit the like button. There'll be ordering links in the information and comments section of this video review. Please use those links when you order this product to help support this channel. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decision. Thank you for watching.